Tyler Hero's only 24 years old, but he already has had what feels like a career's worth of storylines surrounding him. Whether it was being a key piece to the Heat's NBA Finals run as a rookie in the bubble, winning sixth man of the year, or constantly being mentioned in trade rumors, Hero's dealt with it all. Though there's one more thing he could add to that list this season: becoming an all star. Hero's having the best scoring season of his career, all while being more efficient. I'm going to take a deeper dive in the Hero's offensive game and see what's helped him take his performance to another level. Since entering the NBA, it's been apparent that Hero can score. However, this year's a bit different. To this point, he's averaging a career best 24 points per game on very impressive efficiency. So far, Hero's having the best shooting season of his career on both 2 and 3 pointers, with an effective field goal percentage, which accounts for a 3 point shot being worth more than a 2, of around 60%. For reference, for a player who shoots as many threes as Hero, that's a number you typically only see associated with the league's premier scorers, though he's shown improvement scoring in a variety of ways. Hero's asked to create offense off handoffs more than the typical NBA player, though he's been drastically more efficient in that regard this season. Last year, he ranked in the 38th percentile on a per possession basis, scoring off them. This year, he's in the 92nd, though he can score on these in a variety of ways. Here, Bam Adebayo is bringing the ball up and Heroes to his right, though as Bam crosses half court, look at Haywood Highsmith on the right wing. He's getting in position to set a screen on Jalen Brown. Hero sees this and immediately starts working his way towards the ball. Now, off the handoff, Hero has some space to operate as Brown gets through the screen, and he gets into a clean look from three that he knocks down. Later in the same game, Bam Adebayo gets the pass from Jaime Jaquez, who immediately runs to set a screen for Hero on the left wing. Though as Hero gets the ball, Bam starts rolling to the rim, which leaves Luke Cornett in a bind, as rotating the help on Hero could lead to an easy basket. With Cornett in drop coverage, Hero's able to get to the right elbow, and while Jalen Brown works through the screen, look how Hero's able to get into his shot before the defender can get a hand up. Not surprisingly, it leads to 2 points. While Hero's always a dangerous shooter off the dribble, this has been his most efficient season to date. He currently ranks in the 92nd percentile on a per shot basis shooting off the bounce, and can do this in various ways. This starts with Jimmy Butler with the ball in the post and Hero on the left wing. Though he notices Butler is stuck here, anticipating this, he cuts to the left corner where he suddenly has space. Though Hero knows his defender is rushing in to contest the shot, he patiently waits for the flyby, takes one dribble, and knocks down the corner three. Hero also makes opponents pay by knocking down threes out of pick and roll. Here, the 24-year-old initially runs pick and roll with Jimmy Butler. Hero does a nice job finding Butler on the roll, but now surrounded by four Cavaliers in the paint, this creates an advantage. Butler passes it back out to Bam, who quickly gets back in the pick and roll with Hero. Though the Cavaliers are in a bind here, as Bam's a very good screener, and Jared Allen at the right elbow would have to make up a lot of ground if he was to try and contest a pull-up jumper. Hero takes advantage and utilizes the screen to knock down what ends up being a wide-open pull-up three. So far this year, Hero's also been driving to the basket more often. Per the NBA's tracking data, he's averaging over 13 drives a game, and he's shooting 55% on his shots off them. While the scoring is notable, more impressively is that Hero's currently sixth in assists per game out of drives, behind notable guards such as Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Ja Morant, and Trae Young. In this instance, Hero pulls the ball back out to have an isolation possession against the center in Jakob Poeltl. Hero creates space with a crossover and gets downhill. After doing this, you can see following a Euro step, he now has three Raptors defenders focused on him as he gets to the restricted area. But do you notice who is wide open at the bottom of the screen? None other than a premier 3 point shooter in Duncan Robinson. Hero kicks it out, and not surprisingly, Duncan knocks down the wide open three. Here, Hero and Adebayo operate out of pick and roll, though Adebayo sets a quick slip screen before rolling to the rim. However, Adebayo's initial defender is in a bind here, as Hero gets downhill. Given Hero's potential to pull up in the mid-range or knock down a floater, you can't leave him completely alone, though Adebayo is rolling to the rim. As another defender rotates to Hero, he throws the lob to Adebayo and it leads to an easy dunk. So, what's made Hero so dangerous this year? While he's always been a talented shooter off the dribble, he's been elite in that regard this season. The 24-year-old has also shown growth shooting off movement, which is a big factor given what the Heat ask of him. On top of that, Hero's been getting downhill more this year, where he's been able to create for himself and others efficiently. Add this all up, and he's having a career year that in a few months could potentially lead to his first All Star appearance. If you made it this far, thank you. And if you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to stay up to date on my basketball analysis throughout the 2024 25 season.